Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakadash. I want to give double honors to our apostles, a great millstone, we will. Peace and blessings to the world and to the house of David the elect. As a high spirit and loyal. Today I want to go into a topic, a live stream, which means good morning or a morning good. All right, and if I don't know if you can see it, yeah, I think you see it. That white light in the sky, that's the moon. That's the moon. All right, but if you take a look at it, it's a full moon. So a full moon is usually the middleman between the new moons, because the new moon is basically no moon. All right, so we have a full moon. All right, that basically means you're in between the new moon. So if the moon cycle is around 29 days, so roughly like 29 days, basically a month. Okay, and in between that month is a full moon. That means it's 2 more weeks until the new moon. So you have the new moon, then the moon starts to wax. It's going to wax into a full moon in about 2 weeks. And after about 2 weeks, it's going to start to wane. It's going to wane into the new moon, and that's the new month. So about 2 weeks from now, it's going to be a new moon. I think we looked it up in September 2nd. All right, Monday sundown to Tuesday sundown. You see, just to throw it out there. Put it out there and stuff, you know. But that's pretty much the point. That's pretty much the point as far as that. But what I want to go into is a topic entitled "The Kingdom First." Kingdom first, as it says in Matthew the 6th chapter, the 33rd verse. Seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and His righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. As it also says in the Psalms, the book of Psalms, it says, delight thyself in Yahweh, and He shall give thee the desires of thy heart. And oftentimes, in this flesh, in these chains of darkness, we have desires, we have natural desires. We have natural desires. We have desires to do things within our flesh. It's natural, like reproduce, eat. Those are natural things. Then we live in a covetous empire where you might want a certain type of car, or you might want a certain type of woman, or you want to make a certain amount of money. All right, and sometimes you can find yourself hyper-focusing into these fleshly needs, where you spending more time making an effort to pursue these things than pursue the word. And it's a common temptation. As it says in the book of 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter. In 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter. No temptation of taking you, but such as is common to man. For Yahweh is faithful, that He will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation create a way for you to escape. All right? So you'll find yourself being tempted by putting all your time, your attention, your energy, or even your money into fulfilling certain things in the flesh. And one thing I notice about a man is that a man's eye is single. You're going to be focused on something. Something is going to steal your attention. Something is going to always have your attention. And also what I notice as a man is, at least for myself, you're pretty much going to focus on one thing at a time. You can tell when a man has his mind on, because that's where he's going to put his money. That's what he's going to put his money behind. All right, you can tell what a man is given to, or what he spends his money on. You see, it's kind of like a marker as to what his vices is. Okay, but what I've learned is that, because I'm here to learn, I'm a student. Even though I'm teaching, I'm a student. I'm learning every day. And what I've learned is everything that your flesh wants, so everything you need to balance you out, the Most High give it to you, as long as you do the works first. But shalom, shalom. He doesn't want you occupied. He doesn't want you occupied in He doesn't want you occupied in making an effort to obtain these things yourself. All right, he wants you to occupy in the works. He don't want your mind focused on these things while you're teaching. He wants you to focus on him while you're teaching. He wants you to focus on the word when you're at home. He wants you to focus on the ministry. Now, you're gonna have your downtime, you have your entertainment, you have your distractions, but these things that you want in the flesh, or need in the flesh, it can't consume you, because as long as you put the works in with your Yahweh Bashim outside, you're gonna get the perks. This truth comes with perks. This truth comes with perks. Just like anything you sign up for, it comes with perks. It comes with instant rebate. It comes with sign-on bonuses. It comes with all that. It comes with hell, and it comes with being tried. It comes with temptations, but it also comes with perks. So you will get the perks if you put in the works. If you put in the works, you'll get the perks. So things you need in the flesh, all you got to do is occupy. All you have to do is be occupied in the word. As it says in the scriptures, give thyself wholly to the works, roughly paraphrasing. But if you focus on the word, you will get the goodies, man. It might not be what you want, but it'll get the job done. It'll balance you out. Alright, but what the Most High doesn't like, and what I've realized, is that he doesn't like when your mind is focused on some bullshit. Like some bullshit stole your focus. Like I said, we're young men. A lot of us are in our teens, 20s, 30s. So those are ages where you have high vigor. Your testosterone is higher. So you're going to want certain things, such as women or whatever it may have you. All right, but when those things steal your time, it steals your energy, it steals your attention, now Sophia is neglected. Now the scripture says, render the wife due benevolence. So in a spiritual sense, if you're not tending to Sophia, if you're not, doing the works, doing your research, watching the videos, you're not being benevolent towards Sophia. You have duties towards Sophia. This is in the law. In the law, you got duties towards your wife. You got to give her food, her raiment, and her duties of marriage with the sex. So you got to be intimate with Sophia, all right? You got to be pillow talking with Sophia. If there's any woman you pillow talk to, with Sophia, all right? But when you do those things, Most High throw you some goodies, man. But you just can't let the thing that he gave you to balance you out, the little dog biscuits he gave you, dominate your mind to where this is all you're focused on, man. Because one thing I noticed, and this is to a lot of inexperienced men, men that's younger in the sense of experience, is that little shit you excited over, that little excitement leaves. Your flesh and your mind has a tendency to look at shit through a rose-colored glass, man. But once that excitement leaves, and you'll see that it's not what you thought it was, man. A lot of disappointments come when things you get overly excite you, man. All right, when things you get. Look at that. Let's see, 144 miles. 144 miles before I gotta get some more gas. All right, but the things that oversight your mind and you looking at things through a rose-colored glass, you realize that it wasn't that special. You just painted an image in your mind, all right? You painted an image of it in your mind, but when the image was painted in your mind, you overly exalted it. It was something, you made it something that it wasn't. And it's a common temptation. But there's something I learned, man, the more you don't let something steal your attention, because that's how you get conquered. That's how something can conquer you. It steals your attention. Even little afflictions that happen in the world, even circumstances that happen with people, co-workers or just people in your reality, people in your life, don't make an effort to put too much energy into it where you finna make something happen. Just be still and know that he's your Yahweh, man. But don't take things so serious to where you're taken out of your life. Don't take things so serious where it's occupying your mind. And as I'm teaching you, I'm teaching myself, man. But the things that I've learned about myself, I put it on record, man. I go live with it, man. Like, don't let nothing occupy your time to where you making an effort to obtain something in the flesh, or you get it in the flesh, you do obtain it, and now it just dominates your mind, and it stole your attention, man. Because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna leave. Especially, dealing with a woman, man. The woman that you just met, you overly excited. Most times she gonna leave, man. It's gonna be some fling. It ain't gonna be what you thought it was. All right. Because, for one, Sophia is jealous. The scripture says, neither consult her to whom she is jealous. Being around a woman that your woman is jealous of. Well, Sophia is jealous of these females out here. All right. Well, even if it's not a female, like a job, new job with money, you getting that OT, you getting bonuses and raises. But now you're not tapped into the spirit, man. Don't you know the Most High give you those bonuses and raises through your job? But do you think he wants that job to take you from the very thing that got you breathing? You're alive because you got work to do, man. If you neglect this word, if you neglect your lot, if you shirk your duties, what's the point of keeping you alive? It's a give and take, man. You do the works and you get the perks. But if you stop doing the works, why are you still on this earth? If you do the works, you receive the perks. Now, the ultimate perks is the kingdom, that penny. But even while you're doing the works, the Most High gives you perks. He gives you your bare necessities, your food, your water, your shelter, your transportation. You might have a woman, you might not. Because you're doing the works, so you get the perks. But if you no longer do the works, what's the point of even keeping you alive on this earth? We all have a reason. We all have a reason that we're on this planet Earth. All humans, there's a reason why you're on this planet Earth. Whether it's little to be 6 months old or whether it's little to be 99 years old. You're all here to complete a purpose, complete a task on this earth. Some of our people, they're only here to die. They're only here to be merciful. They're only here to receive the judgment for being disobedient. Some of us are here to receive life everlasting. All right? But if your job on this earth, if the reason why the Most High put you on this earth was to perform the life of a prophet, and you stop performing the job of a prophet, why would he still keep you on this earth? You see? So if something distracted you, like a dog, right? A dog that has the retriever instincts, meaning you can throw something in the air and it just fetch it. Man, you could be talking to your dog could be in front of you sitting, and you just have to throw a stick. But that dog gonna forget everything that's going on, it's gonna go after that stick. You can throw a ball or something, like a tennis ball. It's gonna forget about its current circumstances and go after that tennis ball. So you can't help it. And that's how we are with distractions. You'll forget that you were standing in front of your owner and he throws something and you leave your position just to go fetch, So you're easily distracted. But when we find out that we got these young man flaws, these young man shortcomings, we work on it, man. Because it's embarrassing to realize, like, damn, I had my nose wide open for X, Y, Z. I got distracted because of this and that, man. But the thing is, as long as you do the work, you're going to receive the little perks, man. The little goodies that you can get on this side, man. But of course, you got to do the work. So of course, you got to be a man and work a job or your gig, But the pieces fall into place, all right, when you do the works, man. If you do the works, you receive the perks. And if you don't do the works, what's the point of leaving you on the earth? What's the point of even having you on the earth? You're useless. So if you're useless, you might be marked for death. Lord forbid is us. Yahweh forbid it is us, man. but just putting our flesh and our will and our needs and our wants and our lust and our vices under subjection. Put it all under subjection and understand the things that we want or the things that we need on a fleshly level, on a human level. You're going to receive it if you do the works. Meaning your necessities to keep you alive, keep you balanced. You just do the works first. Right? And Yahweh Bashim outside doesn't like when you give your energy to something else besides His truth. Like, so you have your distractions, you have your downtime and your entertainment. Shalom, shalom. You have that, but you can't let these things steal your attention, man. Because what I'm learning is that the most powerful thing that a man can obtain, the most powerful thing that a man possesses, is his ability to focus on something. If you look at every man in this world, in this life, that has achieved something, whether it's an athlete, a builder, whatever, what happens is he shuts himself off from the world and he just focuses on one particular thing. I think about architects and engineers, and I think about creators. I think about artists. I think about designers. I think about athletes like Kobe. They have the ability to focus on something, man. You look at pictures of Nikola Tesla in the basement. Like, how long was he in that fucking laboratory playing with electricity before he found those discoveries, man? Like, how many hours and hours and hours and hours did he put in before he found those discoveries, man? Same thing with George Washington Carver. Like, how many hours and hours and hours did he put in being in that basement, in that laboratory? I keep saying basement, but how many hours did he put in being in that laboratory before he tweaked the elements of this peanut oil, man? Before he tweaked it and manipulated it to come up with useful things, man. How many hours did he put in? He had to give himself over to his purpose, his passion, his craft. But one thing I noticed about him, and you see it when a little boy is young, he could be playing with his toys for hours. All right, it starts there, man. Or he could, whatever he's looking at in his tablet, it could steal his attention for hours if you let him. That's the nature of a man, his attention. That's the tool of a man. And a man leverages himself in his life when he could give his attention over to something that benefits him. But a man has the ability to what they call hyper focus, man. All right, but if you could channel that energy and that attention towards His truth, man, them little perks will fall into place, man. Most I give a dog a bone. He'll give a dog a bone, man. But you know, we're working dogs in this truth. See, working dogs, they've been trained to perform tasks. Like, you got those big Saint Bernards, you know, that breed that played in the movie Beethoven back in the 90s. And those dogs would be like rescue dogs in the slow. You got like Siberian Huskies. They'll be like shed dogs. See, those dogs are working dogs. You got dogs that they stand side by side and hunt for their master. You see? You please the master. Master give you a little dog biscuit, man. He'll give you the little chew toys and them perks, man. But we have to mature as young men. Some of us are less experienced and understand that these are chew toys that Yahweh Bashim gave us, but we still have a duty. You know? So that's why I entitled this lesson, this live stream, Kingdom First. Like I said, I know how it is, man. You can let your needs take over your mind and you spending time, whatever it may have you, whatever it is, trying to fulfill this need, but it stole your attention. It stole your focus. Or you might have some stuff in your life financially you got to fix. And yeah, you're supposed to take care of it because we're men, but don't let it steal your attention to where it's like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to put this in place. Like, nah, man, just, you know, put it in order, you know, and handle it how you can handle it. But we're still in this truth, man. We still have a power. We still have Yahweh. We have Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, you know? But with that, I do hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakodash. I also want to give double honors to our apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba Baal, Kum Yashala, Shalom.